Syracuse, New York. Walk through. This is the freeway that you're right on top of. Your building. There's the outside of the building. This is will be customer parking. The owners have said that in the winter times they'll chop that tree down for you, which will give you a lot more visibility onto your building, and hopefully you'll be able to get some signage here. These window panes are going to be replaced with storefront windows. You'll end up with 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will leave blocked off, as that's going to be your kind of like a closet area. This is the area that will be where your semis will come in, and I think we need to talk about the approach area. It's all gravel up in here. I don't think this is as much of an area or a concern as backing up into this area over here. The overhead door is going to be in the rear of the building. They said that the city wants it to be as far back as possible to be out of view. I think I talked to them about putting a 15-foot wide pad by 35 feet, and maybe the operational people can talk about the exact length that they need to safely and effectively unload a semi. You've got plenty of room across here to put a pad in. I think the issue just becomes dollars and cents. You've got a storm drain that needs to be repaired. I'll walk around the other side of the building, which will be, I think, I believe that's going to be the customer loading and unloading. The outside pavement here is marginal. I mean, they're not planning on doing anything. You can kind of see that there's some existing kind of gravelly areas. Maybe you can get them to at least clean it and sweep it and stripe it. I think it's okay, not great. You've got kind of a it stops here and it turns into like kind of like a it's almost all kind of torn up gravel and dirt in this area. You've got enough room here. You've got 10 feet for the loading and unloading. The only thing is, and I mentioned this to them and they said that they would go ahead, is I think a new approach has to be put in for your high-low, so that you're going to have to cut out maybe a 10-foot, 12-foot area and redo an asphalt approach so that it's level with the loading approach overhead door. The outside of the building's in good shape. There's no visible deterioration, no dents. Looks like it's been in good shape. This overhead door here, they're going to take out. This will be the entrance to your showroom, and we're going to put a 8-foot storefront, all glass, in this area. As we walk into the storefront, you can see there's been a new approach put in over here, and this is kind of what I envisioned back for the other loading dock, or for the other loading door. So you walk into the warehouse. All this is going to be taken down. This will all be taken down. We're going to take the existing bathroom, my thought was to take this door and move it up over here, carry this back to this area, create an office, and that'll end up giving you a showroom that will basically go from this point, vary this column, all the way over, which is 36 feet by 33 feet. So you end up with a 36 by 33 rectangular showroom. This office comes out and raise the ceilings up to 10 feet. Where the sop sink is will become, we're going to put a wall across this area. So where the sop sink is, there's going to be a wall here with a door to get in for storage. And one of the issues, you've got these support beams that will be in the showroom. And this one against the wall isn't a big problem, but you will end up with a support beam that is going to be approximately 20 feet or so, I'm sorry, maybe 15 feet inside the showroom. So I've talked to them about if they can't re-engineer it to get rid of it, we'll box it out. As we move more into the warehouse, the lighting is fine. It's all nice and high and it's tight. There's 2 unit heaters. I told them to remove one of them. We probably don't need both of them, and they're quite large. The building is not sprinkled. You may even want to think about removing both of them. They're just there to get damaged by the high-low. So again, that's an operational call. The warehouse is broken up into 2 sections, and you'll end up with a section. What is the dimension? 44 feet. You'll end up with a warehouse that's approximately 44 by 148 after the showroom's built. Hang on, that's not right. Let me get a better. Yep, and it was 44 feet wide. You have 2 openings that take you from the one warehouse. One is a 12-foot opening, one is an 11-foot opening. You got plenty of height to get your high loads through. Nine feet or 8.5 feet. So I think that's enough height to get your high-lows through. As we come into the second section, the overhead door will be in that corner is where they're proposing the new overhead door. There does appear, or did appear to be, some moisture problem or leaks. You can see where they've patched the roof, and it does definitely have some type of a kind of a moisture smell, especially in the back end. And I'm not sure if you can tell where the roof has been flaking off. I mean, right now the floor is dry, but that's something that you may want to note. There are also some damage to some of these concrete blocks. I'm not sure how important that is to have them fix that up. But again, then you walk into a section here, another warehouse that's 25 by 25. You have a 9-foot opening across here, and this was that overhead door where the approach for the customers loading and unloading. And once again, you know, as you're walking in here, you could kind of see visible signs of moisture or water. I'm not sure if they've taken care of it. They indicate that they've not seen any water. Let me just make sure I've got all the notes. You will need a yard ramp. All the existing, there used to be some old unit heaters, it looks like, and we need to put some vent caps in. You can see in here, there's like right up in there, there's some openings. Here's another one. So we need to cap off the existing vent caps. And that's it from